What is it going on, guys? Sumi here with Team Basani. Today is April 7th, 2026, Tuesday, and we're going to talk about what happened today in the market, what you should be looking for, and some trade ideas for tomorrow. So, this was deadline day. It's 8 p.m. tonight. Nothing is blown up, and as a result, we can see the market is running up. This is the highest we have been in a long time. We were talking about power plant day. We were talking about bridge day. We were talking about how the nation is going to be destroyed. He was saying crazy stuff in the morning today. Trump had a tweet that literally said an end of a civilization. He posted a whole civilization will die tonight. Oil was at 115. The market sold off, and then it bounced up. So we actually got into puts earlier today. Talk about that in a little bit, but market ran down, bounced up, and then went all the way up when things did not happen, when negotiations were open. So let's talk about the big picture here and the things that we really have to worry about, which was the 8 p.m. deadline tonight. So Trump had a self-imposed deadline on Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and it expired today at 8 p.m. Eastern. He said it's a final deadline, no extensions. Posted on Truth Social Day, the whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will, so on and so forth. He suggested that the new leaders were different, smarter, less radicalized, so something revolutionary, good could happen. Really aggressive language. Trump is known to do this, very aggressive language. Not posturing, or if it is, it's very convincing posturing, because I do believe that he can actually make some stuff happen. Karg Island was struck this morning. U.S. military forces struck military targets across Iran's Karg Island early on Tuesday. Bloomberg reported the attacks avoided energy infrastructure on the island. Karg is Iran's main oil export hub. The fact that they hit military targets but not the oil is kind of a signal, kind of like, yo, we're about this. It says, we can hit your oil, bro, but we're not choosing to yet. So 8 p.m. passed. There seems to be a 2-week extension, and things are good. So right now, everything is good. Everything ran up. There's an extension by 2 weeks, and it looks like there is progress. So Trump is very, not new to this. Extensions on stuff. The ceasefire is held for 2 weeks. And big thing I want you guys to understand more than anything else is that we are probably going to see a lot of green for the next 2 weeks. Markets are probably going to run up, and then hopefully we get some progress. I really don't know what will happen. I'm not a fortune teller. What I will tell you is what is most likely going to happen, my predictions, and what I think will go down. So let's do a quick little recap of what happened during the day. SPY, like I said, we traded SPY today. Actually, we traded QQQ today, not SPY. My mistake. Down a little bit here, 3 to 4%. Mid-afternoon session was low, and then it spiked up, bounced right around 650, a little bit over 650 at 651.06 here. We pushed off, and we made a new high. Very, very high, 675 in the after hours here, as you can see. Traded QQQ's above 600 here at 605 itself. And so I actually traded QQQ in puts today, but it was down, and now we are looking green. So want to talk about what really happened in the market. Apple was down like crazy. I want to talk about Apple. Massive down, massive up. Apple's doing really good right now, looking really good. Okay, NVIDIA, down a bit, up a bit. Pretty much the same story across the board, down, up. Market is running up across the board, across the Mag 7. I'm really not going to get into too much technical here, but Tesla had a rocket of a drop and a rocket of a pull up, and so did Apple. Meta was the only one that kind of stayed a little stable here. Super high climb for Meta above a big jump up, 30-point, 40-point jump. So everything was red, everything pushed up. So 8 p.m., we did not know what would happen. There's a lot of speculation, and to be honest, I don't really think that anybody can. People got into puts, people got into calls, and the calls are doing absolutely insane. You're printing money. I mean, I'm jealous, but to be honest, I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't want to jump in and say, hey, this might happen here, this might happen there. There was some kind of pattern forming with calls here, but it could immediately get rejected if Trump decided to do anything or there was any escalation. So at the end of the day, a lot of stuff is happening in the market, and the big thing I want you guys to watch for is calls tomorrow. If we have more positive movement with, Iran and the USA, we're going to probably get back up to 680, 690. We may have a correction later in the week. If something bad happens, if Trump reverses, which does happen in typical Trump fashion, deals are off, this, that, and third, headlines come out, we may not see a good high session here, okay? Now, it really comes down to what is actually happening, which is the actual oil production, okay? This is one of the most important videos that I'm putting out right now. Oil production needs to be there. Oil has to be delivered. If oil is not delivered, we're going to be going back to the lows of 640, 630, 620, maybe even lower. It could be really bad because we need the oil. The oil is a big thing. It feeds into every industry, and there's a lot of problems that are coming out. And the demand for oil, the lack of oil in the last few months is really going to hurt industries, and we're going to see that over time. But the market doesn't really care. The market just wants things to be back. People are going to jump in. Bulls are in it. I mean, even when we were trading down today, this was holding remarkably well. QQQ and SPY holding remarkably well. A lot of good push-up candles here, as you can see, holding well. So we're going to see a lot of action tomorrow on Wednesday. It is going to be a violent, crazy market. I know I said this before, but this is going to be a really crazy one. And I think it's going to be good for the bulls. I personally think it's going to be great. If you guys ever want to trade with me, if you guys are ever tired of trading alone, if you don't know what you're doing with trading, if you're not profitable, please connect with me. Would love to talk to you. My Instagram will be linked below. My Discord will be linked below. You're more than welcome to jump in. Other than that, guys, stay tuned. In my free Discord, I post trade ideas every single morning and market analysis. So if you don't know what you're doing, I have a free Discord, completely free. A lot of people don't have this. I post my trade ideas in there. I also have a paid group with my trades live real time if you're interested in that. But if you're just looking to make a little bit of money, if you don't know where to go, please check it out. I would love for you to benefit from it. I put this information out so you guys can benefit and grow. But with that being said, Sumi out.